Good morning students, welcome to this video of class 7, that is chapter number 11's the triangle and its properties. So one by one we are going to discuss the properties of a triangle, then we can solve the problems related to triangle. Okay, now look at the definition of a triangle. The definition of a triangle says that a closed figure formed by joining three non-collinear points. So we try to understand what are the terms related to these definitions. So here it is saying that closed figure. So a closed figure means a plain figure and no part will be open. Okay, means all parts are joined. So a triangle, the all parts are joined here and formed by joining the three non-collinear points. Okay, so joining the points, these are points, suppose look at here, ABC is a triangle. Here A, B and C are joined, 3 points are joined, and these 3 points are non-collinear. So mark this point, non-collinear. What is a collinear points? Look at here. Suppose I draw a line and here A is a point here and B is a point and C is a point. So we mark that these 3 points are on the straight line, in a single straight line. So we can say that these points A, B and C are collinear, means it is single straight line. These 3 points are lie on it. But in a triangle, these 3 points A, B and C, suppose here we are taking these 3 points, are not in a single line, not in a single line or not in a single straight line. We can say that the term non-collinear. Okay, understand? So we are going to discuss some of the some of the concept related to this triangle chapter. So what are the concept? We will discuss one by one. So first one is vertices. So it is a plural of vertex. What is the singular form? That is called vertex. The points joining the lines in one. So these points AC and BC, the lines, two sides are joining here. AC is a line segment and BC is a line segment. Where they meet, okay, the point where they meet, the point where they join, that point is called vertex. The line joining the two straight lines is called vertex. Okay. So here there are 3 vertex are there, or we can say all together vertices. So A, B and C are vertex of this triangle ABC. So the name of the triangle we can write like this. This is the triangle symbol, and suppose 3 points are there. So continuously we can write A, B, C. So here triangle ABC, we can name the triangle. This is a triangle symbol, then ABC, because A, B, C are the points. And A point, B point, C are also called vertex or vertices. Okay. Now comes sides. What are sides? Here in this triangle, AB is a side, BC is a side, and AC or CA is a side. Now comes what are angles? Look at here. When two straight lines meet in a point, so it creates an angle. Okay. What is the angle then? AB is a line segment and C is a line segment, and together they form the angle, that is CAB. This is the angle symbol, CAB. So here this is the angle symbol and C is a point here, and where it forms? Here it forms the angle A. So the point where the angle creates, we can write in the center. So A is the angle, so we can write the point A or name of the A. It is named given in English alphabets. The letters of English alphabets are given for naming an angle. So here CAB is angle. Similarly, if you write ABC is angle, so B will be in the center. We can write like this, ABC. Here B is a center, so ABC is an angle. Similarly, BCA. Here C, in the point C it creates an angle, so you can write which angle? BCA. BC is an angle. Okay. Now comes what are interior region. So this part are interior region. This area lie inside this triangle is called interior region. Okay. So what is the definition given in this book? We'll try to understand. The points which lie inside the triangle are said to be the interior region. Suppose I am giving a point here P and another point Q. So P, Q are interior points because these P, Q points are lie inside the triangle. So these points are called interior points. Now come what are exterior points. So if some points, suppose L is a point here, L is a point and M is a point. So this point L and M lies outside the triangle. So you can say that L and M are exterior region. Now what is boundary region? So we have already covered interior region, exterior region. Now comes what are boundary region. If some points lie on this triangle, suppose here S is a point lies in this side. So S and T is a point. So S and T are points are called boundary region. So what is the definition given? Points lying on the sides of the triangle are said to be on the boundary region. So this point S and T lies on the sides of the triangle. So we can say that these are boundary region. Now come what are triangular region. Triangular region means this area interior region and the boundary region. So interior region plus the boundary region together is called what? Triangular region. So what it says that the interior and boundary of a triangle together make the triangular region. So this plus this. So interior plus what? Boundary together is called triangular region. Okay. So I think all the concepts are clear to you. Now we try to understand what are scalene triangle, isosceles triangle and equilateral triangle. So there are three types of triangle we are going to discuss. So let us discuss first what is a scalene triangle. So look at this triangle ABC. So what we observe here? We observe here that these all three sides are not equal. If in a triangle the sides are unequal, then you can say that it is a scalene triangle. Okay. So scalene triangle means all the three sides are not equal to each other. Then what is an isosceles triangle? If in a triangle, suppose here A, B, C is a triangle, and here what we observe? We observe here that AB side is equal to AC side. So AB side equal to AC side. So if in a triangle the two sides are equal and one side is not equal, then you can say that it is an isosceles triangle. Okay. So in this triangle AB and AC are equal and BC is not equal to them. So we can say that it is an isosceles triangle. Now what is equilateral triangle? In a equilateral triangle all three sides are equal. So here ABC is a triangle. Here what we observe? We observe here that AB is equal to BC equal to CA. So we observe here that all the three sides of the triangle are equal, then it is a case of equilateral triangle. So again I am repeating these three types of triangle. Look at the first type of triangle, that is scalene triangle. In a scalene triangle all the three sides are not equal. That means AB is not equal to BC is not equal to CA. So this all three sides are not equal. In an isosceles triangle the two sides of the triangle are equal. So in this case if AB equal to AC or any side, BC equal to AC, any two sides. So any two sides are equal, then it is a case of isosceles triangle. Now what is the third case? In the third case if all three sides are equal, so in this case AB equal to BC equal to CA. So what we observe here? We observe here that the three sides of the triangle are equal. Then we can say that it is a case of equilateral triangle. Okay. I hope you understand whatever you observed, what we have discussed today. Thank you.